Well, it's package day today, as it is almost every day. But it's also TD Tuesday, and so I've got a nice combination of packages to open today, both of which came from Canada. And these are some of the most exciting packages I've opened in a while. Well, one of them in particular I'm very, very excited about, because I know PMG, Poor Man's Gold, he was recently asked me, well, you know, you're always bringing in pieces, do you have a favorite piece? And I told him, well, yes, in fact I do, but I haven't actually seen it yet. Well, guess what? This is that very piece that I'm wanting to show him. One of my favorite pieces also is that Prospector proof, that 1986 proof. That's just an absolute beauty. But I would say that's probably like my second favorite of all the pieces that I've got. And it's funny because silver bar stackers' favorite pieces are not even bars. I would say my top two, I would say maybe even my top three, yeah, my top three favorite pieces are probably all rounds and not bars. So that's kind of interesting to note. But anyways, we got packages coming in from Canada today. Very exciting. I thought I'd show off probably my favorite TD vintage piece that I've got, which is this 1 ounce gold Engelhard 1 ounce TD Bank gold. This is in the original seal still too. This has got to be my favorite TD Bank vintage piece that I've got. I absolutely love it. And I thought I'd actually take out a couple other pieces here because these are similar, right? You know, this is vintage. This is vintage gold right here. Engelhard, TD Bank. You know how I love my Scotia Bank. Well, that's what this is. Scotia Bank, Engelhard. Engelhard, TD Bank. That's kind of cool, huh? Both vintage. Different banks though. Now this is also a Scotia Bank, but this is a JM. So these are all vintage, but now this is a JM gold Scotia Bank. And what about this one? This one right here is also a Scotia Bank 10 ounce silver. But what's this? This is an Engelhard. So I just find this kind of interesting. You know, there's all these variations. It's just pretty cool. So anyways, stack packs. We got new stack packs that were released on Sunday. I actually meant to upload a video on Sunday to show you these stack packs, and it just took me a lot longer than expected to put those stack packs together, and so maybe I'll go through those. Now I'll show you what we dropped this week for the stack packs. I think I'm going to be dropping a lot more $1 auctions this week because I bought a lot more stuff than I probably should have, and so I think it's probably a good idea to auction a lot of that stuff off. And I've been meaning to liquidate actually a lot of some of my nice stuff. Actually, a lot of my Star Wars collectibles, I'm probably going to be auctioning all those off for $1, starting at $1, and run them for like 7 or 10 day auctions. And I'm going to get a bunch more buy it now listings up because I've got tons of vintage stuff that people are asking me for. They want prospectors, they want A marks, stuff like that. So just, you know, need to get some of those. You know, it takes time to get stuff on eBay, right? Every listing takes time. So anyways, it's just going to take a while, and I've been trying to diligently get stuff up there because I know everybody, you know, people want to buy stuff. So anyways, let's get right to these Canadian packages. Let's stop wasting time. We're almost 5 minutes in, haven't even opened a package yet. So let's take a look and see what we got in this first one. Alright. We've got the use of some sort of cardboard. What do you know? We were just talking about Scotiabank Vintage, and what do we got here? Precisely that. Now, these right here are actually some Engelhards. And what's really cool about these, in particular, these two bars in particular, that I was really excited about, and I'm always excited about. Now, Silverstuck was talking about, he recently picked up, he had 100 ounces of 10 ounce germanium bars, right? And he was talking about, well, layers of value. Well, that's exactly it. Layers of value. Well, you got one layer because this is vintage. You got another layer because it's a vintage Engelhard. You got another layer because it's a 1 ounce bar. That's quite liquid. That's affordable for anybody. I mean, for the most part. You know, that's the smallest denomination before you get to fractional, and so that's the most accessible for anybody. So that's another layer of value that people normally don't think about. Well, they usually think about it. Alright, now what are other layers of value? Well, I can tell you another layer of value. Another layer of value, and this is actually one of the many layers of value in those germanium mint bars that Silverstruck had picked up, was he had sequential serial numbers. And so check this out: 007391 007392. Well, you can't see that. Would be nice if we could see that. There you go. 007391 007392. So that's pretty cool. That is a nice layer, additional layer of value on top of the already awesome layers of value for these Scotiabank vintage bars. And so this is an awesome pickup. I'm very, very excited about this. Now, the mintage, what's the mintage on these? That's always important to know too. That's another layer of value, because vintage is vintage, right? Any Engelhard is going to always fetch you a premium because it's such a recognizable name. But once you start getting within Engelhards, there's different tiers, right? And even within the tiers, certain things are more recognizable than others. But a 1 ounce Scotiabank Engelhard bar, there's only 1,000 of these that exist. And so now we've got 2 of them here. And on top of that, there's sequential serials. That's pretty crazy. And the other thing that I would say was pretty cool is, you know, this is also another one of those 1,000. And this is another one of those 1,000. That's another one of those 1,000. I mean, there's another. Is that another? No, just kidding. Fake chat. That's the JM. But you get what I'm saying, right? So eventually, these are just going to probably get depleted, and there's only 1,000 of them. So eventually, people are just not going to want to give those up, I think. So that's how all collectibles work, right? Most collectors have these unreasonable quirks about them where they just collect things to an unreasonable level, and this in my opinion, this is I've had a wake-up call. That's unreasonable. That's almost unreasonable. So this right here is the moment I've been waiting for. This right here, I'm going to call it right now, and I'm going to tell you that this is by far the favorite thing that I've ever picked up, and I don't think this is ever going to be topped. I don't think it is. Now, right now, if you want to do this, go on allengelhard.com, open it up another tab, go to their AG round section. Okay, go to their AG round section. Definitive pages, AG rounds, and just check out that first listing. Check it out, see how you feel about it, and check out the mintage on that. The mintage is, I would say it's, I don't know. I think it's the lowest. I mean, I have something that is that low minted for an Engelhard, but it is by far the most recognizable, I would say, round there is. So I'm super excited about it. By far the most recognizable. So 250 minted. Gotta be ultra careful with this. This is no joke, guys. It comes in a velvet blue case. This is the original case that it comes in. You'll see that. Still in pristine condition. This is ridiculous that we're about to do this. I'm gonna put it on this big pile. Okay. Let's check this out. It's there. This is the one. Okay, so this is the Canadian Prospector. 250 minted one time. This is not like the Prospector Proof, the American Prospector Proof, which is 500 minted across, each of the years that it was minted. This is 250 minted one time. 50 years of service. 1981 to 1986. So that, to me, this is the original velvet box that it came in, guys and gals. So this tells us, we don't know 100% for sure, but this tells us that 1986 is likely when this was minted, the Canadian Prospector. And this is a proof. This is a Prospector Proof, Canadian Prospector Proof. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front. How does this differ from, let's say, the normal proof? Normal Prospector Proof. We're gonna have to get a good look at this, because this is gonna be. You see that? There she is, in the flesh, the Canadian Prospector. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this, but I'm going to also compare this. We have to do a comparison to the American Prospector Proof. The Proof has a frosted Prospector. That's how it differs from just a normal Prospector. So that's how you can immediately recognize a Prospector Proof. Okay, you see that? One is the Canadian Prospector, and it's got no date. And one is the American Prospector, and that's a 1986. The American Prospector says USA on it. Interesting. Very interesting. Almost identical other than that. Now, this is where they differ greatly. You got the Goose, Canadian Goose here on the back of your Engelhard Canadian Prospector. Look at that beauty. This is just epic right here. I don't like to use the word epic, but this is what you would call epic, as opposed to the Eagle, which is just a beautiful. There's nothing faulty about the American Eagle, the Silver Eagle. Excuse me. But that is just absolutely mind-blowing right there. So now while we're looking at that beauty, let's go ahead and take a look at the stack packs that we've got set up for this week. Set up 6, but I think I'm going to probably add another 4 more kind of throughout the week as we go on. I was able to get these nice Generation 1 Geiger fractional bars. And so I decided to make some frac packs, some frac stack packs this week. And you know, those come in a set of 5. You got a 1 grammer, a 5 grammer, a 20 grammer, a 1 ouncer, and a 50 grammer. A nice big chunker. So I thought I would make some, you know, more accessible frac packs that have kind of some of the smaller fracs, just that 1 grammer plus some of the more common serialized 1 gram Geigers, for some of the more, you know, entry level, you know, doomsday prepping type stack packers. And then I've got them sort of moving up. So we've got the 1 grammers. This one's got 5 total grams, including one of those rare Generation 1 grams. Then we've got, let's take a look at that closer. Got those grams there. And then we've got this one, which has got both of the rare ones. Well, this is actually not a stack pack. This is just kind of like this is just kind of something that I'm selling kind of as a buy it now. If you just kind of want to grab these the fracs on their own. This is actually the stack pack. Got some extra grams in there. So this is the 1 grammer plus the 5 grammer, both the Gen 1s. And then we've got 3 of the serialized squares. And then this one right here, this one's got the 1 gram, the 5 gram, and the 20 grammer. That's number 23, baby. 0001, 23. And then I've also got a couple more grams in there. There's two single grams in there as well, serialized. Pretty cool. And now this one's got the 1 ouncer. And what I like about these Gen 1 bars is that it doesn't say one tri-ounce. It says 1 Unze, U-N-Z-E. That's kind of cool. 1 Unze fine silver, F-E-I-N-S-I-L-B-E-R, fine silver. 1 Unze fine silver, 999. Pretty cool. So this one has the 1 ouncer, which is the only one, for whatever reason, that doesn't come in the grams. So 1 ounce is roughly 32 grams. And if we're talking troy ounce. So you got the 1 grammer, the 5 grammer, the 20 grammer, and the 32 grammer, aka the 1 ouncer. That's pretty cool. There's also a single serialized gram in there as well, just for fun. That's number 24, stack pack number 24. So these are all up for bidding. All starting at $1, by the way. And this is the one with the chunker. That's got the 50 gram. So 50 gram is over 1 ounce. So you got a full ounce right there. Then you got the 50 G's. 50 G's. Remember I said 1 ounce is 32. Just tack on another 18 and you got yourself 50 G's. Then you got a 20 gram. Then you got the 5 grammer. Then you got the tiny little 1 grammer. No complimentaries on this because I couldn't fit anything more into this stack pack. But this one's my favorite for sure because you get all the varieties. This is the whole full set right there. The 1 gram, the 5 gram, the 20 gram, the 1 ounce, and the 50 gram. I just love that classic. Really getting into the Geigers. So this is stack pack number 25. These 50 grammers cost a pretty penny, but they're totally worth it. They're nice little chunkers. And then this one, got for the crypto heads. For whatever reason, people love these little BTC grams, so thought I'd put a little stack pack of some BTC grams up, and put those up. So that's number 26. Let's see here. Not sure what else we're going to put up, but so much more to put up. So we'll see. We got to go through the inventory. We got to see what we got. And we're going to put tons and tons of stuff up for auction. I'm going to get some Darth Vader coins up. I'm going to get lots of stuff up for auction. So anyways, this video's gone on long enough, 20 minutes now. So thanks for tuning in, and thank you for checking out my all-time favorite hold, which is the Canadian Prospector with a Goose on the reverse. Cheers!